Let's see. We got two Phoenixes coming out from the side of MIPR.
Very intricate
Interesting start to the
compositions here. We're
comp.
looking at the triple Phoenix, actually. They're opting to invest into a fourth Phoenix now with Trudon 18 hovering it as well. It seems to be the lone Razor was here. Now down to another 3 Phoenix, 2 Phoenix composition now. And, oh, we've actually gone down to 0 Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Ooh, imagine what could have been, though.
I like what I'm seeing out of this comp here. If they all lock in, this could be a wonderful design. Except I know the Trudon 18 has never thought of a comp that beautiful before, so there's no chance
I don't
this
think
in.
there's any room for artistic expression up in the mine there.
Yeah.
But alas, it seems we're not seeing any expression at all from the side of LRB, though. Failing to build.
Only getting Nimbot. Hovering an agent.
Yeah, and ooh, finally we're starting to see a little dipping into the water for the side of LRB, finally opting to hover agents. But right now it's still 1-1 in terms of lock, so in terms of intimidating the other team, not a lot has been done so far. Both teams opting to take that full time extension.
What is soft door on?
And we are seeing a Reyna. Reyna on Lotus. Oh
okay,
boy.
Hold on a minute. Buckle your seatbelts, we're in for a wild ride. JMB locking in that Clove. And we're seeing a Reyna. This is just... They're just queuing competitive right now.
Seems so. But hey, I would say Rivals is more close to the competitive experience than any form of competitive
I'd have to
play.
concur, honestly.
Anyways, welcome to the beautiful map of Lotus. And it seems to be a very heavy ceiling so far.
Yeah, off to a 0-0 start for the side of LRB here.
Yeah, really, 0 is not what you want to see. Proportional to MIPR 0, it does check out. But then again, 0 rounds is not where you want to be. And
what I like out of LRB is that they have triple the score.
4 people towards C.
Yeah,
this might be a Trudon 18 anti-strat. Perhaps on the last time they played Lotus, they went C on the pistol. But this time...
I don't think he had time to VOD review, considering this was established at least
I don't know. It is very well known that Trudon 18 has no life, so he definitely could have had time. Or definitely had nothing to do until the match was scheduled.
Regardless, Havoc going in, swinging, and decides to finally back up. Landry Shamet able to get Turo in heaven. That's a big first kill here. Because he has second, no. JMB able get a kill, but that overkill is only going to last for so long. Actually, it's going to be LRB splitting towards this ace site.
Opting to send it through door.
IPR are more than happy to give it up and just play this retake.
Spike planted.
Nimbot able to get the spike down, but not ready for Trudon in heaven. And now this is looking very scary for the side of LRB. Got player extremely low. Somebody's still back in main, although that could be a good position. Depending on whether or not they clear it out. Some good spam from Softdoor, but not enough to get a kill. And positive IQ swinging through, gets killed, and the shots are just landing for MIPR.
Stream, I am very sorry. Stream, I am very sorry. I have no idea what is going on.
I was straight throwing, not observing that, so maybe you don't gotta worry about that.
No. Did you...
Also,
wait, did you see it too? Was the transition bugged for you, or did it not go through?
Oh, I've just been bugged on your end.
Yeah, it was only bugged on mine. Okay, stream, I would like to apologize. I cannot provide an explanation at this time. But yeah, if you need to, but spoiler alert, JMB died. Huh?
Or is positive IQ Emma? Or what do I call them?
Diamond 1.
Nope.
Oh, the one with the name. Oh, I thought you said, are they IMO?
No, Emma.
Ah, yeah, I would not know.
Next round.
We shall check the Discord. Somehow manages to re-swing the flash, but this time it's the Trudon Landry duo. Forged in the fires of a certain middle school.
Actually looks like Landry's gonna go swinging here. Razor just getting aggressive, getting the first kill onto JMB.
And stuck in the thorns.
They're gonna stop any kind of re-aggression, any kind of trade. And big damage onto soft door as well. Again, Razorvine's just slowing down this hit, but Turo might be ahead of it. Razor's not ready. Actually, Software gets his own kill, and that's 3 kills for the side of LRB. It's down to a 2v2 here, and guns mainly in the possession. MIPR. And Ares is all by has here in the 1v2.
Pretty good
very
weapon to
low
have.
health.
But you
Rice
gotta have
Guns
eyes to
cleans him
use it.
A very costly second round here for MIPR, but I only think the 3 players bought up in total. It looks like 2 players completely saved, so honestly, only 1 gun lost. This might not be horrible. Looks like they were already planning on buying into this 3rd round.
No, it doesn't look like they're gonna overinvest though. It's gonna be sheriffs and judges. Each player still maintaining at minimum 2,200 credits. Make that 2,450 credits. Make that, oh, no, back to 2,200. Rice with the Vandal Force though. Could potentially be deadly, but it's gonna be a very split setup from the side of LRB. As they tackle.
MIPR looks like they want to take this aim space. Not actually gonna commit too much util into it. Getting that info, holding the C's and nade. The right time, not able to catch any players though.
And look at that, look at the minimap right now. It's no space taken at all. Elsewhere, so MIPR just continue to
only sending 1 away. Turo gets Bryce through the smoke, and that's that Vandal down. Hopefully it'll be recovered. Yeah, it looks like Pneumatics is going to be able to pick that up. And off of that, LRB happy to just rotate to C. They've drawn Razor off of C site.
The flash was heard though by Razor. And yeah, the footsteps are coming in.
Yeah, it looks like the C hit will be known. Rotate's already coming through.
No more
I wonder if Software's going to be able to get a player here rotating through B.
Oh, did they lift the shear?
Looks like Software will be taking a fight, but doesn't get the kill, so he's just going to open door and move on. Razor might be in a very good position here. Drop, not sure if it was heard. So many players moving through here, but 2 people will be holding him, and Turo does get the kill.
They know Razor likes to go for those aggressive plays. Been doing it since Rivals 1.
Nope. Now 3 players left for MIPR to try and do some damage here. Quasi IQ. The spam off of that haunt is massive. It gets a player taken down, and Havoc brought down to 14 health. That'll just be 3 for Turo to end the round. A clean anti-bonus? Maybe? A clean something or other. A clean round 3.
I think it's called the bonus for what would have been MIPR. I think this is just
that's
a buy
MIPR's
round.
bonus.
Would we call that a buy round?
I'm just gonna call it round 3.
Yeah, round 3 seems
gonna call
to
it
be
what it is.
It's very agreeable term. I would have to say round 3. If I had to classify it as a round, it would be round 3.
Nimbot already has that Nightfall online, been getting a lot of alt orbs, a lot of plant value, and I assume they're just gonna use it. Looks like they're gonna be saving it to stop a retake here. A lot of good guns. You'd love to win this round and just hopefully shatter the economy on the side of MIPR.
JMB is gonna be one inserting.
LRB have been very comfortable with just like making noise towards one site and then backing off and going somewhere else, and doing that like 2 or 3 times in a round.
And this could be an attempt at some misdirection from JMB, assuming he's gonna rejoin with the players in mound, but no, this instead is gonna be a B insert. Seems like Positive IQ is gonna take the time to join the rest of their team. Pop for a C exec while it might be JMB on a very, very late lurk. Just has to get these smokes down.
Yeah, MIPR has so much space aim in. They know that any hit going there is going to be quite some time. Really comfortable to just lean towards the C site.
And out comes
Razor and Havoc comboing their util. No kills secured off of it. And it looks like LRB will be free to just walk onto the site. But Trudon coming out gets Nimbot. The util stalled just long enough for reinforcements to arrive. And Trudon's actually going to get 2 players. Razor getting a 3rd. Trudon finally falling, but there's just no time. JMB is falling soft door in a 1v3, players in every direction, and there's nothing he can do. A good round out of MIPR, not falling for the shenanigans
Yeah.
the LRB were trying to pull. They just took some space A, and they calmed down. They just held their ground.
Yeah,
Didn't rotate too fast.
Basically everything went for them there. Having that A hold allowed them to know it was either B or C. Once the hit came C, that was the site where Razor was able to use the Razor Vines to effectively stall the push, allow the B players, critically Trudon, to rotate over to the site and put up an incredible defense. As Trudon finds 2 off the back of Razor's delay. But we go again, and it's going to be more A main presence. Yet again, denying critical space, critical map control. Ooh.
Havoc, not able to get any damage on the software there.
Had an opportunity.
And look how far back Razor is on C right now. MIPR just taking all this space towards A and just playing way back on B and C for this retake. Just hoping to stall enough time, maybe to get Flood out. Looks like they're really hoping they can just get this Neon over towards whatever site is being hit. Just kind of outpacing the other team.
He doesn't have to watch the flank. Instead, Havoc. Ooh. So the mid presence is
is gonna get spotted in B main.
Anyways, ooh, watch this.
Burrow hopping the showstoppers, able to catch Razor. Now Havoc coming back in. Positive IQ and JMB are gonna fall across the map. The soft door flank comes in just a second too late to save Burrow.
What?
And now Bryce Guns, after killing a teammate.
Bro, fights are happening everywhere.
The spike is getting stuck regardless. Stuck. Something is happening on screen right
Something
now.
has
Bryce
happened.
Guns executed. Who was that? Pneumatics?
Pneumatics. I am deeply sorry to all stream viewers. I was most lamentably unable to find the observer there, as I was watching the waterfall fight instead.
In the background. Insane value out of the showstopper from both teams. We will be seeing a DC out of Havoc, actually. I don't know if that's... Yeah, that will be the P10 called.
And just like that, the timer ticks.
Well. I'm starting my stopwatch already. How long did they get? 2 minutes of P10?
I have no idea.
I don't think it really matters. I don't think it matters unless the other team starts getting annoyed by it. In which case it does matter. The last game we played, we had some insane shenanigans with P10s.
This is true. This is true. Me and Happy... Oh wait, no, you weren't there for that. It was me and Happy also who had... We started at 9, ended at like 12:30. Something like that.
Looks like we have Havoc back.
Yeah,
Should
Havoc
be...
Shall be back. He seems to be walking up and about. Knife out in hand. Movement is ready. Alright, we are live. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I love the countdown all the way from 5. Just to make sure they're
I gotta
ready.
make sure these people are ready. More
And
time to
MIPR,
object.
another big A main fight, investing 4 players towards this.
Oh.
And it looks like they are gonna spot quite a bit, but JMB just swinging out past that smoke. Actually, the C's nade comes through. Bryce able to take out positive IQ. That's the buys down. Now that leaves a lot of room open for flanks coming in. LRB really just trying to get out of there. They don't have the best guns this round. Only a Vandal and Guardian to work with.
Still susceptible to that Visalt as well. Havoc will spot Turo. Leaves him with a sliver of life.
LRB trying to explore the entire map, now running over towards C, where Razor is waiting for them.
And they're actually going to run back, and
it
so...
looks like C was just a ruse. They're going back to the A site.
And just like that, we started where we began. Attacker spawn.
The end was in the beginning. You heard it here first, folks.
So true. But yeah,
And
now
now,
they're opting to lean back.
MIPR are a
A.
little confused by what's happening. They've heard noise everywhere except for where LRB is. Now the B hit comes out of nowhere. Havoc just hitting every bullet, not a single whiff out of him. 4 players gone in a matter of seconds.
Shuts down the entire push single-handedly. Havoc has his pixel angle, but a pixel is all you need to get 4 critical frags, shutting down around that. LRB had some semblance of a buy-in, but no chance.
Yeah, now this is the round that LRB really need to commit pretty heavily into. If they lose this, they might be down 1-7, and that's going to be very difficult to come back from, especially moving on to a CT side.
That's a Curacao type of scoreline right there. As we move on to the C mount.
Now Razor keeping up with this very far back hold on C.
Blind is going to be taken
Popping the vines just to stall, and if you look at the minimap, you'll see MIPR already have 3 players here ready to fight this. But looks like they're just going to be playing back. Playing to stall the plants as long as they can, get their teammates over.
Ooh, Bryce will fall.
Think about Bryce actually caught out through that smoke.
Razor's considering it. He
He
wants to rip this ult.
Nightfall is going to hit both players in water. Razor, he's just walking out, and Pneumatics gets the first onto JMB and the second onto Nimba. Steel Gardens traded. And player advantage going the way of LRB right now. Razor taken down by Turo. Positive IQ, the only one left on site, and Havoc too clean with the spam. Gets 2 players down, a third with the shorty, and now in the 1v1 against JMB, he knows where the last player is. He's done so much damage, but he can't hit the last shot. Havoc has been so good this game, and honestly, 3 there is more than he ever needed to get. That's so much damage. They won the round, but they're still going to be on so many light shields here. Turo not even buying a rifle.
Oh, and this looks to be a elo round for Trudon 18. The funny gun is in hand.
Yeah,
and
and
the
an
funny
op coming online from Bryce.
Meanwhile, not a single one.
Can I get a drop?
That Visal from Positive IQ put in all the work
4
there.
light shields. Honestly, this would be a crazy round to go an outlaw.
But Bryce opts to continue the operation strong.
There.
Oh, won't see anything. Ooh.
Noise heard on A. And Razor, all the way from C-side, is already rotated into stairs.
There.
Again, the MIPR, they just have 3 players always ready to check these site hits if they need to.
I am waiting for this judge to find its mark. Never mind, he kind of walked out. Oh, spotted.
Soft door spotted. Walking around with his knife out. And actually gonna take a ton of damage from that nade. Brought down to 7 health.
Somehow.
Still barely gets Turo before he falls. And Razor actually catches positive IQ in main.
Havoc stalled out briefly.
Player advantage for MIPR.
Watch his paranoia.
Off door looking to make a play towards heaven potentially.
JMB isn't there to cover.
Back sight. And Pneumatics taken down in heaven. JMB all alone in tree. Now, soft door, position noted. That's 2 kills, but it isn't enough to stop the defuse.
I think that's a good moment for Havoc to get the whiff out of the system there. You saw it didn't quite find the kill onto Knight's Fan, but either way, Razor was still there for the defuse. That's a good moment to get the jitters out, okay? We're going to expect to see a more locked-in Havoc now for the rounds to come. I think that was very, very smart tactical decision from Havoc there to whiff. But besides that, very clean retake from MIPR. Finding, dare I say.
Yeah, now LRB, a very rough round. Nimbot buying down to 0 credits here. I think to get that Vandal up on JMB. Hoping for some magic. Now off of just that smoke. Look at this, again. MIPR, off of any noise, they just start stacking towards that site. Leaving Razor alone on the C site, but he's been so good with that stall. And Bryce, the timing on the smoke's just perfect for him to get 1. And MIPR with 3 players ready to fight this. Trudon gets another one. coming onto site. JMB walks upstairs and catches Havoc. But this Odin and Off are gonna be so hard to clear out. Pneumatics even coming in with a stinger somehow. I don't know how their money got to that point, but
yeah, the economy of this game has been certainly something. We're having Bryce's saved up with Pneumatics' purchase Singer.
Now we wait.
Things are happening for sure. Trudon still hasn't popped the Neon ult, which is incredible considering this man's nefarious tendencies. But alas, he's still going to maintain.
He is an economic warrior.
Still holding on to that.
Look at this. Trudon actually just playing deep in spawn for those fast rotates.
The fastest.
It seems I've been mistaken. He was just AFK in spawn. Towards Seat Link now. Actually, MIPR is going to hear some noise. A main. That Neon's going to be gliding over. I don't think MIPR quite ready for a B split here. Pneumatics. I don't know if Pneumatics saw anybody. Dog is going to clear it out, but Nimbot able to take him down. Wall is triggered, and all 5 players LRB are coming onto this B site. Razor also brought very low.
Spike planted.
Could be a very dangerous round from MIPR, even with better weapons. Havoc able to win his fight against Softdoor. Nimbot not trying to take the duel just yet, but JMB looking to take and win every fight he can. It's just looking like a save. Keep the Odin, keep the op. Just go into the next round. Somehow MIPR's economy hasn't been the greatest. It's still looking pretty strong. Bryce Guns with 3,800 and Razor with 4,500. But a couple players like Havoc and Trudon just are really feeling the burn. That will be 3 for the side of LRB. I'm interested in what the idea is here with the Reyna from Softdoor. I've seen him get left behind a couple times as an insert, which I think is good. That's kind of the only way you're going to get value out of this agent.
Very true.
Just leave him somewhere random. Have a thorn in their side at the right moment.
But I feel like the Thorns that have been getting more value have been Razor so far on these stalls, and he's going to adjust back to the C site. Look at that beautiful transition on the mic, just as the barriers fall. Bryce will maintain this outlaw hold.
I have the spike. Marked 1.
We'll scan Bryce.
Yeah, it looks like the Razor Vines are just set up to help Bryce out on site to slow down any hits trying to make use of the AWP being alone on C.
There.
And if Razor shows himself on A, that might scare the attackers into thinking that's a Vice set up A.
Some very
still
intricate psychological warfare being displayed by MIPR. But they know there's good numbers here, and there's good
spam
as well.
is good onto Turo. Wall is going to be tripped by Nimbot, or Positive IQ, sorry. But not too much more is going to be done. JMB able to catch out Razor and a good timing. Heard him cross into that stairs area. Now that C site is pretty weak, just the off to hold it down. It looks like LRB are going to go running into A here. Pneumatics able to get 2 somehow in tree. That's a massive value. Bring this to a 3v2 for MIPR.
Gotta go.
Looks like Trudon will be picking up that off in case he needs to ult here for the retake. The 3 guns are on the side of MIPR, so there's 2. JMB gets the first, gets the second. I don't know what happened there, but Havoc is good for the trade. Able to blind the other player and kill JMB, but the 180 is just not quick enough. I don't know what happened in stairs there. Trudon maybe forgot he was holding an off, but just wasn't able to get that trade onto JMB.
Yeah.
The spam or the spray from JMB looked a little rough, but it didn't even matter because Trudon didn't even have a weapon to fight back with.
Yeah, JMB getting 2 there is absolutely absurdly criminal. We cannot afford to get away with that in the slightest. Trudon had to get that trade. And setting up what would have been a 2v2 given that Cloval But hey, new round.
Now
We've already
Dramatic's
won the
down to a
half.
garden. Look at this. Noise made C, and all of MIPR has left the A site. Trudon finally realizing that not all Noise is a 5-man.
But it seems to be this time.
In this case, it looks like it'll be
Vice
Razor
committed
again.
as well.
MIPR, look, they just have all of their players immediately ready for the C hit. They've got that showstopper online. It's the last round of the half, so they might as well use it. They've got so much stall on the C side, and there the showstopper comes in. Both showstoppers, actually, are gonna get popped. Bryce,
Both of them
at the
5-0.
last second, flicks away from positive IQ.
It does look to be a
Not too
stall.
much damage dealt either team. Only Razor tagged very low. Looks like we're gonna be seeing a Nightfall coming through from the Nimbot.
30 seconds left.
Bryce almost left there for a second. Razor gonna pop his own Steel Garden. And I think the entire round is just made clear for MIPR. And Havoc just so good this game. Not missing a single shot.
Player standing.
Zeddy,
10
Universe,
seconds
Turo,
left.
the man, the myth, the legend, gets 3. And Trudon not able to clear that corner. 4 on the round for Turo.
What
a great recovery from him.
Switching
Insane
sides.
pathing from Turo. We cannot understand the gravity of what just happened there. Down in numbers, Turo decides to be proactive, make a play towards the backside, spray down the remaining components of the defense, and Trudon, even with the Elo, couldn't get anything done. 7-5 now, salvaging what seemed to be a desperate half, making things still very much a close map.
And now we'll see how LRB are going to be playing this defensive side. Because honestly, Lotus is a map that could go either way. Some days you would think it would be attack sided, but sometimes it just really works out for the defense.
It's different by the team.
You never
different
really
by the
know
day.
until you know. Three players are going to be facing this B main. Actually, I think the Prowler might have dragged some players from MIPR back over, and that'll be Pneumatics finding soft door. Opening up the round. Taking out the Reyna isn't doing much damage to the other team's utility, but just losing a player puts so many holes, especially in a map like this. And MIPR just free reign over A site. Turo walking out. Maybe the comp not there. Players just not looking at him, but still. Lose 2 players and only kill 1. This is looking very bad for Nimba and Positive IQ in a 2v4 here.
1 enemy remaining.
Actually, wait a minute. A 2v1, I must have spoken incorrectly. Nimbot tagged very low here, and Trudon knows. Ready to take the 1v1. Positive IQ already onto site. The first shot is good from Trudon, and the second shot lands. What a close round in every way.
Ooh, critical from Trudon to get that. Very, very critical. We got it. Yeah, that was almost another salvage.
Keep your mental strong there is
almost
very
another
difficult
salvage.
after watching your entire
Nimbot
team.
found 2 critical ghost frags, flipping the numbers once again, akin to what we saw in the last round of the first half. But this time, Trudon maintains the calmness. Not this time, not rushing too much against the clock. Takes a breath and manages to find those 2 kills. Very nice from Trudon. Very nice to see the growth, the round-to-round growth from the individual.
Now we'll be seeing 2 Phantoms coming up for MIPR here. Yeah, Havoc 18 and 9 this map. 18, 9, and 10. He's really doing everything right now. Door's gonna be opened by Nimbot. Manages to escape with his life, but Razor really wants to hunt him down.
Go, go, go!
Actually, all of MIPR is just sprinting onto this B site. They know he's unbreakable here. JMB catches Havoc at some point, and Softdoor walks through the smoke. This is getting very scary for MIPR.
Ooh, especially as
Razor falls in A main. That could be a gun recovered. A second gun, actually. What's left of MIPR scrambling towards the A site. Softdoor and JMB are very low. This is still extremely winnable for MIPR. Trudon in a great position if he doesn't get cleared out. takes the first shot, does not go for any discipline here,
Remaining.
and
Whoa.
sprays down the last two to get a 4K on the round.
The Phantom really was the right tool for the job there.
Charge and shoot. Easy enough.
Nice to get sprayed. Nice to, if you're trying to be Trude on here, make that proactive play to shut down the round. Knowing that you're down in numbers. The Phantom with the spray power coming out of the Neon slide, definitely the tool to do that. Very good decision making to trust Trude on with that rifle.
Yeah, Trudon here has to be feeling great. 2 rounds basically entirely off of him there. That was a very shaky anti-eco out of MIPR, but they clutched victory from the jaws of defeat. Now they're coming into this bonus with 3 rifles. Turo gets the first, but quickly traded out by Razor. And now MIPR not looking to fight into those 3 players on A. Actually,
Bring them down.
Positive IQ seems to have just left the C site, leaving it all up to that Vise wall. More worried about this B. No info. Pneumatic able to be on the site alone.
With a race satchel and
Quickly followed up by some of his teammates. It looks like this plant isn't going to be contested at all. No flanks coming through, which Razor should come. Now 4v4 retake. Guns are in favor of LRB, but just barely. Only pneumatics on the Stinger, and well, we've seen him rocking the Stinger during gun rounds, so that could mean anything.
Havoc with a nice paranoia to continue to stall the retake. Fade all coming this time as well.
Yeah, Fade Prowler coming in. During the hits, very difficult to clear out. Havoc
Last player
still good
standing.
for 2. Looking for a third, and Nimbot just has no way to defuse that spike. Bryce Gun's jumping around with the classic in hand, manages to clean up the round. And this is looking
Stay safe.
like a strong map for MIPR. Only have 3 rounds left, and LRB are going to be looking at a very rough buy. It looks like they might be trying to force into this round, though.
Yeah, winning your bonus if you're MIPR, huge.
Looks like it's just going to be a bit of a light buy. Only a Guardian to fight this.
We're seeing a 3 stack towards B. It's only going to be soft door to greet the visiting MIPR squadron.
Launching thorns.
Yeah, he has the eye out. He wants to make a play. Given a smoke to do so.
And
And a bit of a
Soft Door
tool.
looking for anybody to
Ooh.
just give him something. Makes a little bit too much noise. Manages to get Razor, but he's going to get caught out. Keeps his life somehow, but Trudon all the way up
Whoa.
back site actually falls. Pneumatics finally able to trade him out.
Breathes a bit much for the weapon. Pneumatics now a bit stranded on site now with the
Now,
spike. Has to try and
Nightfall
use
is
the
probably going
Nightfall.
to come through. Any desperation to recover this round.
Bryce also
Bryce needs
try
to
and
win
find the
this fight against JMB. Turo also there to back him up. JMB gets the kill, and now 2 players left for the side of MIPR. Havoc's been so good this game,
Whoa.
but he's all alone. Gets the first, but Turo right
here.
behind him, shooting him in the back of the
Weapon
head.
here.
What heroics out of Soft Door to get the first 2 into that round. That numbers advantage was so huge. JMB and Turo were able to get that 1-on-2 fight against the player in tree. It really just brought everything together. That's one of those times where Reyna actually gets good value. Soft Door was able to swing out, get one, and immediately dismiss away. If that were another agent like Chamber, that could have been punished. Even during the
There.
TP, Chamber can still die. He's still got like half a second of a very killable Chamberness.
So very, very eloquently stated, Reyna.
I've been practicing.
Quite the dictionary expert.
Now we'll be seeing JRB leaning more towards Mound, trying to get that showstopper up, and it looks like they do.
And this time it's going to be
MIPR
JMB to step up to play.
contacting up
Havoc
onto
spotted.
this B site. And now
Whoa.
they're just out. JMB somehow still alive. Turo, the showstopper, able to catch Havoc. That is a massive kill. Havoc has been running the pockets of LRB this week. Tron able to catch JMB in the nice little corner. And that might just open up the A site for MIPR to rotate off.
That's a huge Razor
Not taking
advantage.
space into heaven. I don't know if Software is ready for this. Doesn't look like he is. but the reaction time is just a little too quick. The Odin is good for one, and with Reyna ult as a devastating gun. Pneumatics, for some reason, dropping the Stinger. His pride and joy. Looks like MIPR gonna end on his B site.
Bring them down.
Ooh,
Still
doesn't quite
have
go
a
into heaven.
showstopper to try and fight into somewhere.
And ooh, that's a
Nimbot
good pick.
not able to get Razor, but I'm not sure if they're ready for a second player here. I'm not sure if it'll matter.
Oh, they're
Positive
spotted.
IQ gets spotted out by Razor. The trigger discipline just betrayed for the first time ever.
Oh my days. Razor with the eyes, Pneumatics with the aim. And it's 11-6 now. For the side of MIPR.
LRB might be trying to scrap together another buy here.
The
Looks like they're
Boricuas.
actually going to be buying for next. It looks like they will not be buying for next. 2 Stingers being bought up. Software actually like Stinger fools. And JMD keeps just fighting this B main. Honestly, I'm surprised how many times LRB has players just out in the middle of nowhere spotted that survive. Bryce gets the entry onto positive IQ. All the Razor Vines has already been popped, but now we got ourselves a 3v3. Havoc able to get one onto JMB, giving numbers advantage, and both players tucked towards CT. That Reyna eye not doing too much. Trudon with the judge just too strong of a spot. And Havoc cleans up the round. Havoc 24, 12, and 12 this map. He is doing insane things right now.
Absolutely stellar from Havoc yet again. Currently going double positive. And yeah, this is what we saw in the same series last map. Sorry, it's first map of last series that MIPR played. It's that same super strong showing from Havoc off rip. Their opposite team still slow to wake up, but then showing some signs of life on map 2 that culminates in a map 3 win. So MIPR, if things keep going the way they're going, don't be surprised if they end up losing the series.
Okay. That little spoiler. Reading off the script.
I did leak the script there, but it's been a very reused script. Sorry.
Same sort of hold from LRB here. This time, Positive IQ playing very close with Trudon with the judge able to catch him out, and Razor sitting at Turo holding util. JMB gun out at the wrong time. Hoping he can get another fight before this overheal goes down. What's a 2v4 for him in soft door? Is there anything he can even do? Bryce Guns takes him out. He's gonna pop that ult, but I mean, what can he even do? He has no time. He's blind. Bryce is just swinging for the love of it. Soft door spotted up, and the judge just finishes off the map.
Judgment discerned.
Be a 1-0 start of the series. Havoc 24, 12, and 14. An insane map out of him, but that's just got to be a great game for mental out of MIPR. I don't think any of their players played bad. All of them were doing great there. Of course, Havoc specifically has to be feeling just unstoppable, and he kind of is.
I mean, yeah, straight up was 24 and 12, quite literally double positive. One of the nicest econ ratings we've seen on all of Rivals so far. And yeah, 13-6. Yet another strong showing from MIPR on an opening map of the series. But if there's anything we know, MIPR tends to go the distance. Would not be surprised if we still see some showings from LRB, a traditionally very strong team, on their map too. And yeah, with that, we'll head to the break. See you on the other side, where it will be split. And with that, we bid you adieu.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Nimbot, he knows he's playing Sky. I don't know.
And
what the rest
Razor
of the
was
team is playing,
here,
but
knows that they're
he's
playing
confident.
Viper.
Yeah, Razor was here, knows that they them is playing Viper.
Indeed, indeed. Another queer icon in honor of Pride Month. Razor was here.
Yep. Just like his namesake.
Yeah, Razor was queer. Actually,
Yep.
no, Razor is queer. It's still Pride Month. After the rest of the year, his Razor was queer because he was queer last June, and then once we go back to July.
Semantics. We're in a beautiful team comp here. I can't imagine that Bryce is actually gonna play the Yoru
Ooh,
here.
Yoru. Post nerf Yoru.
I'll have to wait and
Insane.
see. These teams are very, very slow with picking their comps, and other than Bryce guns on Yoru, not too much interesting is happening on the MIPR side of things, and not too much is happening on the LRB side of things, because they only have 2 people
This
want
is
to play the
true.
game.
There's not a lot of building
Soft
being done,
door
but ooh,
back onto the Reyna. The
we're
Reyna
seeing
and
a
Clove are
very
some
similar
interesting
compositional
choices.
approach with the same
I think-
core of Vi's, Clove, Reyna, Raze, only swapping out the Sky for a Fade. So LRB sticking to what they know works.
Yeah, I think the Reyna and Clove are very interesting to me because it has to be like comfort picks, right? Over Omen
Yeah.
and then
But we
like
are
a
actually
Phoenix
seeing
or
another
something.
very similar comp on Split as well. Neon, Phoenix. Wait,
Yeah,
what was-
just switching.
yeah, just switching out. our
Bryce was
anchors.
on Raze previously, and
Oh,
we had
that's what it was.
Device, of course.
But
Sure,
welcome
I am. Oh, I should not have been following. This was a mistake.
What?
Afraid of heights.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Pneumatic seems to be AFKing this round. Not sure if that's a strat that MIPR called. It looks like he has locked in. Actually, Bryce Gun's gonna be buying a Frenzy this round. I'm pretty much the only agent that can get away with it. And it's an interesting lineup for the Viper Orb, actually.
Yeah, it gets it done.
MIPR looking to split towards B. Try and see who they can find on the site. They're hoping to just deal it out. Truron, or sorry, this is LRB on attack. Truron gets the first onto JMB, but gets traded out quickly by Nimbot. Havoc is getting surrounded and pinched from heaven. There's nothing he can do, and now 4 players to the side of
Ooh,
LRB and Pneumatics extremely low.
he
Spike
had a brief
planted.
window there.
I don't know if MIPR are going to be ready for these 2 players walked up CT. They got here very fast. It looks like Pneumatics is aware, but not ready for the second player.
Player
Soft
standing.
door. Able to get 1 before retreating, but team cleans up the rest. Clean round from LRB. Nice little split into B. You love to see the classics. And honestly, a B split on split might be the most standard issue you can get. And there's a reason for that. It just works great. LRB found that out here today.
Indeed, indeed. Much needed change of
And
pace from how rough of a
3
last half they
Bulldogs
had.
actually coming out.
Now they're back
Oh,
on the attack.
Soft door. Soft door switching to an outlaw this round. That's very interesting on the Reyna. Because usually this is an agent that kind of wants to like sneak up around the extremities. This time 4 players towards mid for LRB. Looks like MIPR looking to contest this. Maybe hoping to get some free kills off of Util here. Actually, MIPR have completely left the A site. They don't have any of that Sentinel Util, so they can't even put like a trip or something A main if they want to stack somewhere else. Looks like MIPR are just going to be deathballing around the map. Reclearing mid right now, but gonna very quickly realize that it's just whole world on A site.
Pneumatics will hear it all. Relay the information to the team. Does manage to break the Razor runs. But yeah.
MIPR with a very quick flank, but Soft door 2 ready for it,
Whoa.
able to get Razor on the re-swing. And it gets extremely low. Luckily, Emmanuel ready to back him up. Turo holding the screen's angle. I don't know if Pneumatics is going to actually fight this. Play to die to Spike. Rice Guns is going to fall. A Havoc meeting the same fate.
Continuing to build up that showstopper.
Pneumatics all alone. I think they know where he is. Looks like they do, and JMB is going to pick up the kill.
And it's a flawless anti-eco for the side of LRB. They really built a very well done. Oh wait, you're scared of heights. Really built together that that round there. Managed to poke and prod, get a sense of where the MIPR players are at, and just identify that weakness. Very solidly done. Turo now.
Oh, it looks like MIPR may have invested a bit more than I thought into that round. They got four players on weaker shields. Bryce Guns had to buy an Outlaw, but might actually be the right choice here. 4 players get one shot by it on LRB.
Ooh.
And he shot the only player who couldn't. Actually, no, Turo bought up shields at the last second. I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he did. And out they come.
Turo finally gonna get brought down. Pneumatics though, able to get 2 off of that Viper util.
Landry dying for the
A worthy sacrifice. And now only 2 players left on the side of LRB. Pneumatics getting very invested into this angle. You really cannot afford to lose too many guns here on your opponent's bonus.
One enemy remaining.
Rice, and he just has some easy kills onto these last 2 players. But wait a minute, positive IQ. Not to be giving away this free ult orb too easily.
MIPR
actually
had the numbers there. I feel
makes
like,
that extremely costly for MIPR. 4 players brought down to 2 by our friend Emin. Trunon allegedly ran out of mouse space, but we all know he just whiffed.
Indeed. Such is the life of the Valorant player. An inevitable part of their journey, the fabled whiff. But alas, new rounds must come and go.
Interestingly enough, Razor was here with the most roundabout orb lineup I've ever seen. Turo cleaned him up through the smoke.
I didn't think that engagement was happening. I'll be entirely honest with you.
I think that was just some random spam. I don't think Turo actually caught him. Maybe he did before the orb went up.
Could have been anything. Only the
and now MIPR have lost a lot of information towards mid. There could be players up vents, which is what Pneumatics has to worry about right now. Players could be creeping up onto Havoc, which means Bryce is going to be alone to hold B main. Now, even with Trudon coming up into heaven, Pneumatics still doesn't feel very safe. He will change his attention towards A main, and we'll get 2. Trudon just trying to stall. A great stun.
Yeah, actually very well placed. Evades the spam.
Looks like LRB are going to be facing no trouble getting onto site here. And they've left soft door tucked deep into main. Again, that Reyna is an agent that you can kind of just throw somewhere. It doesn't really matter if he comes with you during the site hit, because it doesn't have any util. So you don't have to feel bad about just throwing them away. And soft door sneaking up heaven might get a good timing onto Bryce, and he does. JMB able to take down Trudon, and now it's all up to Havoc. He was so good last map. But can't win this 1v2. Gets the first through the smoke. Soft door just a little bit faster on that headshot. Whoa, a crazy shot through screens onto that.
Yeah,
I think that was positive IQ.
Actually, straight wall hacks onto Emmanuel, but. Yeah, very well done, very well done. LRB putting these rounds together very well.
I need a weapon.
Only round they lost so far is the one that is par for the course.
Now we wait.
And now look at this engagement. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh.
It's soft door, no damage going either way.
Oh.
MPR hearing that noise coming up on A. Starting to shift their attention.
Ooh, I thought
Razor might have gotten a bad timing on this player, Ramps.
Nah, to them it's still just an unclear angle. It was a very diabolical timing, but for no good
Razor
reason.
dropped. Surely the noise was heard, and Turo ready and aware to clear it. Now weaker weapons. I don't know if there's anything MIPR can do here. Soft door, picking off Bryce guns across the map. Even though he's alone, he's still not losing that
Last
fight.
player
And
standing.
Judge just is not winning that kind of a fight after the nerf.
Very true.
Havoc all alone. All he has is a Nova Classic. Not even a good team. Is there anything this man can do? He'd have to ace, but he's already damaged. He has no weapon, and well, he's getting cleared, so.
Nimbot will close it out. And yeah, yet another very clean round from the side of LRB. They're finding those weak points very easily. Their initial little probing strategy seems to be working very well. It was only Razor who's remotely near the A site to do any semblance of defense. And even then, his positioning was a little bit awkward. He actively just decided to riskily get into a more risky angle that was already still uncleared by the opponent, so it would have been cleared regardless. Which is quite funny if you understood what I just said. Ooh,
Good. LRB are going to go back into this B split and immediately Havoc will fall. That's those smokes down. Really, LRB can kind of just go anywhere. It looks like they're going to keep committing to B here, but the whole map is open right now. There's no Senti to deny you in face.
Whoa.
There is a Trudon back sight to deny you life. And he's going to take down 2. Pneumatic finally falling, but Trudon with 4 on the round. The JMB
Last player standing. One enemy
off that
remaining.
not dead yet. We'll actually bring this
Yeah.
to a 1v1 for Nimbot. Nimbot
But-
very low here.
By ulting himself.
Both
JMB.
players are actually looking to get a timing through CT here.
And,
It'll be
ooh!
Nimbot getting the headshot to Bryce guns to clean up the round. I can't believe the MIPR lost that off of those insane heroics from Trudon. 4 players taken down.
Yeah, it
And
was
somehow,
beautiful from Trudon, though.
some way, Nimbot gets his own 4K, I believe. And now, yeah, MIPR's got to be kicking themselves. A timeout from Bryce guns.
Even if he didn't win the duel there, JMB popping the ult was still a really good decision because it allowed Nimbot to have a teammate
Yeah,
to
Nimbot
bait
got
off
the
of.
trade there
Yeah,
very easily.
Yeah, a trade is a lot easier to pull off than a simple 1v1. And so that allowed him to to have a life to potentially get that 4th kill into Bryce, which he did with ease. Beautiful from Nimbot.
Now, what do you think the change is going to be here for MIPR?
I don't know.
So I
The
think
initial,
it hasn't really
they
been
have to
like...
try and start re-clearing more because the
yeah,
pacing of the round
without
is...
the Sentinel, you have to be a lot more active in
Yeah.
getting information. Because all you have is that you have to be clearing stuff with this Fade util. And sometimes your duelists, they like... Bryce just has to get aggressive. Trudon has to walk out somewhere. You just need to take space with your body because it's not like you can hold on to space passively like you would with a Cypher or a Vise.
Right. It's just that there's simply too much information that's being exchanged in favor of LRB at the start of the round. And yeah, but hey, we go back to it. We'll see what MIPR bring with. It is the eco, so they're going to have a round to ease into things before the macro truly gets tested, that adjustment, whatever it's made. And yeah, it's still going to be all these players leading towards B main.
Software is actually going to make some noise towards A main while he's back. Interesting. Bryce able to get a little bit of damage, but nothing more.
Knows not to overstay the welcome.
That Sky is going to be able to heal that up, only losing a bit of shields. Software did make noise here earlier, so that might be holding these 2 players onto A. Normally, MIPR is very eager to rotate and fill in that space. Maybe you'll have 1 player mid and get 3 towards this B site. But this time, Bryce getting caught out by Turo ulting, which is very interesting against the eco here, especially after you heard he had the Sheriff. I guess these players on MIPR just could pop off at any second. 2 ults invested though is kind of insane here.
30
Havoc
seconds
alone
left.
on site. I believe the dog spotted him. He won't be able to get any pneumatics. Not able to do much more. Truon, however, will be able to catch Software
Spike
sneaking
planted.
up through mid. Will be an outlaw collected. Although it can only do so much against full shields. These players from LRB are playing so far back. Just giving no space.
There.
Or rather, giving no fights to MIPR.
No window into the round at all. The discipline is so
Yeah,
hard.
Turo gets a third, and yeah, the last 2 players from MIPR not going to last very long. And that's 6 on the board for LRB. A dominant half so far. They've just been
Thank you.
completely unchallenged on
Need a
these rounds. I feel like they've had almost no trouble getting onto site.
Yeah, they're
There's
just
really,
doing an
it
excellent
feels
job
like
of
the
identifying.
stall from MIPR there just is none. Like the best stall we saw was that one Neon Sun that kind of came out of nowhere, but
Yeah,
besides that,
and just like that, they're
you
all
really have
leading
to rely
towards
on
yet
this
another weak
Viper.
site. Yeah, by having
And
the Reyna
also,
here, they
I don't know
know
if they have
about the
the
B main players. The Vice here, they know about the mid presence, so they can derive that A is in fact a relatively weak site. And so they have the confidence, the knowledge to stay here. Some very
Not slowing
intellectual
down.
play.
Shurdon's already very low here, down to 56 health. It looks like 4 players from LRB coming over to this A site. This is something that Nabi was doing a lot. They'd be making noise kind of just around the map, mostly towards mid, and then they'd all 5 group up towards A main and go in to hit. But this time, MIPR, 4 players ready to flood out here.
Healing over here.
This could be very dangerous. They're waiting.
And yeah, out comes the
Group
fail.
up. Nightfall is coming through. It's going to hit 3 players on site. MIPR have got to make use of this right now, and Razor gets the first. That flash might slow them down a bit longer. Truon able to win his fight
Last
against
player
the Vise. Pneumatics gets 2 on site, and now Soft Door left all alone. A little disrespect there at the end. And that's a round for MIPR, a much needed round for
Yeah,
MIPR.
nice to see that coming out of the
This-
timeout.
You see that?
It seems their adjustment was to just, instead of try and be more proactive on that re-clears, they instead just opted to play even more patiently. Make sure that no lives were given up before the spike went down. Played a retake to their strength in numbers. And with that Reyna,
it looks like
who
they
they know is that
realized-
late lurk, they were able to play that 5v4 on site, isolate the Vise, get incredible value off of that Nightfall. Pneumatics reaping his own harvest there.
They realize the LRB's not really telling too many lies this game. Like, when they start hitting a site, it's pretty much just always a full committal there.
Yeah. But in Valorant,
Not
you
a
always
lot of
know
big-
honesty is not the best policy.
Scout destroyed.
Yeah, this time it was used by the evil, manipulative MIPR against them.
Very true. Ooh. Rice seems to have flashed himself. Wall and smoke. Knights doesn't.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Ooh. Seems to be some vent pressure.
Truon actually picked up the op
Absolutely
and got
criminal.
Emmanuel
Oh,
over towards that
that's the
A main
vent player
site,
spotted.
JMP,
Wait, that Prowler.
actually, yeah.
This could maybe have not.
Prowler missed him, but
Oh, the trade
Pneumatic's
is still good though.
holding the angle.
Trade is still good.
And Softdoor won his fight in the main too.
One enemy remaining.
This is
Oh,
not
Havoc.
horrible, except Havoc. He's just too good during these fights. He does not miss.
One enemy
Nimba able to
Oh,
get the first.
Nimba
Havoc
again.
swinging with a shorty for some reason. I think he thought that was a closer angle, but Truon cleaned it up. Brought that round back with the op.
There
Very
we go.
scary for a second there for MIPR.
Yet another round. This time, yeah, managing to prevent the spike from being planted. Most of these rounds so far have just been advantageous post plants. for MIPR. You either give them no advantage in the post plant or no post plant to have an advantage in. Which seems to be...
Let's flush them out.
They've taken both approaches to rewriting that win condition in their favor. And yeah, smoke again, orb up again. Seems to be similar mid present so far.
LRB looking to challenge mid. Yeah, 4 players towards mid. This time they have 2 on A fighting that off. Not too much util committed into it. It looks like LRB might actually want to walk into heaven behind this off. Razor is going to be holding vents. That Vise Flash is going to spot him out. Going to give that information away. Trudon still not leaving this ramp's angle. Soft door might get a little aggressive here. Actually, it peeks into Trudon and kills him, but Razor's still able to hold on to vents. For how long? You got players on either side of
Razor.
you. JMB got up.
We are dancing around the wall.
And somehow didn't hear the player inside his ear. Razor's still alive. Rice Guns find Software in main, and that kill onto Trudon might be the only one they get.
Whoa.
Razor playing on the ropes a little bit gets caught out. Emmanuel falling in ramps. Now Nimbot all alone.
Offshot
Had a
to
few
be
good
over the
rounds. I don't know if they even hear that tap.
Spike planted.
Yeah. All of MIPR just starting to rotate. Nimbot will have a second to get into a better position here for his post plant. Looks like he's not gonna be doing anything too crazy. That Omenal gonna clear out a lot of sight. They know he's not back sight. They know he's not close on CT. Nimbot, his location known. Down to 5 health, and Havoc will finish him off. And go back to get that off too.
Yeah, plenty of time to do so. The fuse will come through. And
It looks like LRB had a really good plan. They knew where the op was going to be. They knew how to get to it. But somehow the op died, and they kept going for their game plan, and everything else just fell apart.
Yeah, no, once that op was dead, you still already knew most of the numbers weren't on that site. The B avenue was still very much
Yeah, but somehow
open,
Razor just did not die. He even
JMB
pulled out his
getting,
classic
JMB
and
getting
did
one is
not
already
get
more
punished.
than he could have ever hoped for in that situation. Because Razor did spot JMB in through that little gap in the Viper wall.
Drop in a smoke bomb, buddy.
Prowler Shin, whoa!
Oh, and Razor was here getting spammed again through that smoke. I think that's the second.
Yeah, second time now. Bryce opting out of it for now. Looking like they want to play these numbers. 3 on the site. There's actually a little window here for Havoc. He sees the bottom left corner of the smoke. If he sees a pair of feet in there, it's an option. Spam what he can soon be the head.
I've got your trail.
But out come the Seekers, and that will reveal the locations of these site anchors, all 3 of them. Havoc will be spammed out.
They're just so aware of this player back site. Turo getting 2 kills off of purely spam. And LRB again just pausing the round. I'm surprised they aren't just going off of this. You know you have the player advantage.
Yeah, but they do
Even
also
if
know
the
that
site is somewhat stacked. It's 2 players and JMP just hits the shot. Turo gets another kill off of a great flash, and the off shot just barely not doing
the fact that
enough
we're not
damage
saving
to
this is
kill.
actually insane to me.
I think the idea is going to be to save here, but
Let's see, he's
ARB
gonna
do
go
not
down
seem
swinging.
to want this off alive. Software also going to fall. Is Trudon ready for this other player?
No,
No,
he's not.
Turo gets his 4th.
Showstopper back online now.
Finish it off.
Last round in the half.
Spend those credits before we lose them.
And yeah, there we go. Another round back now in favor of LRB. Momentum now back behind themselves, and they're playing, once again, getting those advantages before this fight could go down.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Welcome to
Phoenix
my
ult and Viper ult this time invested towards mid. And he's going to walk right into this. We'll find the one. Very nice usage of the ult there, but ult exchange on the other side. Showstopper will find Havoc. Very valuable find there. This guy's been amazing for the series so far.
Spike planted.
4v4 now, but 5v4 as JMB pops his ult. But he won't even need to. Shuts down a pressing, charging Trudon 18. And will shut down Bryce as well as he attempts to trade.
Last player standing.
Razor will fall. Pneumatics can only do so much. It's another multi-frag for Turo as he brings
Switching sides.
the half to an 8th for LRB. It seems my co-caster has fallen silent.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, did I not put up the overlay?
I might not be able
I
to.
put up the overlay again. I am really
I may be
sorry.
dead for the next like round here.
Oh, I forgot to
do
put overlay
something.
back up. I'm so sorry, guys. It's okay, stream. We have not received a single chat message yet. No one is watching this. Probably because we got Kalma. We should go watch Kalma instead. The flash actually gives cover for Nice Fan. To continue to press forward, Pneumatics will get it done, but the idea was there. Had the potential to be something huge.
Drop in a smoke. Down you go. Bring down. Last player standing.
And the remains will fall of MIPR.
Alright, we are back, chat, and it looks like MIPR are falling into pieces on this map. It looks like they just cannot get online as individuals. Bryce on Pie Watch at the moment.
Oof.
It is looking rough for him. So
Yeah.
far, only Trudon positive. Everyone else struggling to make ends meet here.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
MIPR
on
with
the
a
side
very MIPR. They tried to go fast, simple A site hit, but didn't do their diligence, didn't clear their corners. Nice Fan set the advantage
Wow.
early.
LRB is thriving.
Mm-hmm.
Can do
Yeah.
nothing wrong right now.
It's gonna be
MIPR
5 players mid. Against
Everyone just running mid
Whoa.
here. JMB, what do you even do about that? Killing Razor while hit by that paranoia. And now,
How did
I think-
Trudon do that?
I think Trudon got ahead of the wall, actually. I think it was placed after he got here.
Oh, he tried to trigger discipline.
Flawless.
It's flawless for the side.
Wait, hold on, I am getting a call.
Wait, Prod out. You see, he's also very unsure. He looked very confused. And so are we. He somehow managed to beat that Vice wall. But yeah, outlaw time. Let's see. Oh, pneumatic spot, fools! Absolute cinema. Incredible display of intellect. Oh, off that Bryce guns. Need to win that duel. Need to get that confidence back in the system. 3-13 right
Alright,
now.
we are back. It seems my friend was trying to call their brother who shares my name.
Are there
Common misconception. Havoc.
Oh.
Great angle here. Gets the
JMB.
first traded out by
The hero
JMB.
Vandal proving its value. Ooh.
Player advantage for just a moment on the side of MIPR, but now Turo evening these two teams out. MIPR have a lot of space into mid. Trudon exploring into ramps right now. Meanwhile, 2 players in B hep. If Trudon makes any noise here, this might be enough to draw JMB away. But it doesn't look like he will. Actually, 2 players from LRB into that T
30
spawn.
seconds left.
Oh, this fight is happening. This fight is so
This is
happening.
such weird positioning from both teams. Pneumatics so low, and that spike down. JMB knows there's a second. Doesn't know where the third is. Caught a little off guard by Trudon, but
I got
there's no
spike.
time on the clock. Trudon has to go to B, and
10 seconds left.
Turo's here. Might be here fast enough actually to just swing before spike even goes down. Denies the spike plant, gets his ult, and it's all but hopeless for the side of MIPR.
Yeah.
No money here. They're forced to buy up. But if they lose this round, they'll be in the same situation next round as well. And then it'll be map point.
Yeah, if I'm MIPR, you just gotta try and slow things down. You are playing this very aggressive comp, Neon Phoenix, trying to capitalize off of those paranoia rushes, those util plays, but you're just
Oh, now it
trying to
looks
send
like they
people
might be
too
going
fast.
into a stack here. Showstopper coming through. Catches Landry Shaman, but actually gets traded out by Trudon.
2 players still
The
on the
other 2
site.
players-
Oh, reload.
A bad time to reload, and JMB catches Bryce in mid. Trudon's so low, you have to start getting some damage out. Software stunned up, nobody to help him actually. Nimbot swings a little late and gets killed by Havoc. Speaking of which, Havoc casting some spells caught off guard by JMB.
Spike planted.
That looks like LRB are going to be grouping up into ramps. Emmanuel actually going back into heaven, but has knife out.
Doesn't actually
Not ready for Trudon. Now JMB, a beautiful double swing from MIPR to close out the round, to get their 5th on the board, and now they still have a mountain to climb. Well, they've taken the first step.
I don't know though. I'm still not 100% optimistic because that round was just off the back of a Trudon hero play. If I'm MIPR, you need the remaining 4 players on the squad to all wake up. We've seen the plays from Pneumatics last map. We've seen the potential of Bryce. We've seen Razor be an absolute demon on this lurk. But we have to try and start pairing things up.
Luckily, I forgot to hit tab before last round, but Bryce actually eclipsed the pie.
He did have it earlier. Let it be known.
There was a round where it happened.
Ooh.
Oh, there's
High
not
wait,
actually a
the
spot
Prowler
out.
was shot out by
Software.
Nimbot to give the cover
Software
to
not trying to
Software.
get too aggressive here. There are 5 players from
Oh,
MIPR
angle
here
geometry.
ready to fight into this. It looks like they're just going to be running him down. He gets nothing. Bryce takes him out. Finally gets his 4th kill. Is it going to be enough to get him ready to get back into this game? Razor down to 0 health with a close encounter with a Boombot. Pneumatics finds Boombot. And Bryce with the ult takes out Emmanuel. Now
Spike
JMB,
planted.
JMB actually just gets a free kill on that Phoenix ult. I don't know if he...
Wait, this
you know,
is insane
Razor's
bait for
here.
Razor.
This might be a crazy
This is insane
timing
bait
from
for Razor.
But he's
Oh
actually
my
just
god,
not
he
taking
actually
it.
lost it.
JMB just swings into him and kills. Now Pneumatics and Trudon. Both players who have been so strong.
Last player standing.
But Turo, also another player just doing everything. He cleans up the round. A nade,
Yeah.
I believe, killing Pneumatics.
I love explosions.
Yeah, Pneumatics
JMB's
really wanted
ult
to
not
swing with the
even
teammate
needed,
there.
but-
He died for the team in a situation where
Match
probably
point.
shouldn't. And just like
Yeah,
that, match point.
I think looking to fight with Trudon against that player Heaven, but bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Those paint shells come in. I think he might have already been low as well. Now everything riding on this round. Well, everything meaning map 2 of the series. Turo at 25 and 8 right now. A monster stat line.
Ooh.
Trudon knows one's on site, can see the trail from this this haunt. Somehow Nimbot manages to escape. MIPR might need to go fighting here. They have some space ramps. They actually have a good spot from Razor, and Bryce wins the fight against JMB in mid. JMB's been really strong in these 1v1s, but it's a great frag to get, and Razor just walking up, killing Emmanuel, and Softdoor actually gets back onto the site. Very low health from both players here.
Last player standing.
Rice Gun's able to clean him up, and now Nimbot down to 28 HP. Both players in heaven. Only 6 second smokes, and well, the Spectre was more than enough damage to finish that round.
And there we go. That's another
Again,
step.
a clean round from MIPR, but 2 rounds down, 6 to go. I don't know how long they can keep this up. Looking at an eco from the side of JRB, but actually an attack op coming out from Trudon. I don't know if MIPR has been winning these rounds dominantly enough to warrant a comeback just yet.
Toxins going up.
And yeah, ooh, look at this engagement. Havoc might beat them to it. No, they opt to walk back. They considered the play. They considered the flash swing. Instead, they're going to opt out of it. And that dog will confirm that it was the right decision. They knew that it would have been a task far too monumental.
JMB is just going to try and fight. He's going to hear that op in mid, and I doubt he's going to try and refight this. Razor able to get out some eco frags, finally killed by Softdoor.
But yeah, Vent's control now thoroughly relinquished.
What can Emmanuel do with a classic? Do they even clear him? I don't know if they will. 3 players walking past. Could be a great timing. Right. PCT and the stab in the back.
Stinger now in the hands of Emmanuel.
Only 2 players on site right now. Trudon's gonna be late coming into main with this op. Actually, with the power of Neon, nothing is ever gonna be too late.
Still in sight.
Very true. You sprinting through servers.
An interesting Viswall on site. It must have been for a trap play earlier.
Last
Not triggered
player
yet.
standing.
And Pneumatics with perfect timing on that swing onto Softdoor. Now Manuel in the 1v3.
7 to 12.
A great showing from MIPR. Of course, into an eco round, but still good composure from them. Not getting too aggressive, not starting to like overheat. But again, 5 more rounds to take this out of regulation. And they do it. We've seen miracles happen. There's a movie I think called Miracle on Ice. So clearly it's possible.
There's also that one thing, Yuri on Ice. So you never know. This game.
This could go a lot of ways then.
And it doesn't go the way
Havoc,
Softdoor
a
anticipated.
good kill off of that Seas. Softdoor maybe didn't realize that the Seas gives away his location there, but in a bad position for that swing. Bryce thinking about where to throw this blaze. Throws it at straight nothing. Nightfall gonna come through. I think it catches 2 players, but JMB doesn't care.
Nimbot will find.
He's just fighting out.
In mid.
Trudon fighting Turo backside, who just keeps swinging. Like Dory said, just keep swimming and just keep swinging. All it takes is Havoc to die. He gets 4. But the showstopper is gonna shut down that ace and shut down this map for MIPR.
And the series evens itself out now. 7-2-3-4. LRB to take it to a map 3. Very, very dominant showing. That scoreline does not reflect how dominant this felt from LRB. The rounds MIPR won were close, but the rounds LRB won were very, very hard fought. Turo absolutely waking up on this map. JMB as well with some very critical plays. But with that, we go to a map 3 decider on Fracture. with that, we'll see you on the other side. Alright, hello and welcome back to stream. So, my sister is currently practicing the oboe, and while I do respect her pursuits of the musical craft, it might get in the background of the stream. And for that, I do apologize in advance if you ever hear it to a significant extent. But alas, we're looking at a breach no Teo coming in for MIPR. That'll make it official. The Trudon Neon comes out once again, this time to be mirrored by the Neon of Turo. A lot more compositional changes this time as we're veering away from the Reina, Vise, whatever it was that we saw the past two maps. Instead, looking at a much more reasonable Fracture comp from LRB.
What is up, chat? Double Tejo in this economy? I love that.
Indeed. We're looking at Mirror Teo, Mirror Cypher, Mirror Brim, Sky for Fade, and Waylay for Raze.
Alright. Let's see here. One thing I don't really like about Fracture is the smokes. I'm not a big brimstone enjoyer.
Really?
Unless it's bind. I like bind in general, but
What sets bind apart from Fracture in terms of brim
bind is just a
applicability?
cool map. And that's just where
You don't think Fracture's
like
cool?
Fracture's
I think Fracture's quite
Fracture's
cool.
okay. Fracture's okay, but it's not bind.
I don't know. I feel like the way it flips the spawns on its head, I think that's quite cool.
I think Fracture's a really cool map competitively because
But yeah, no, watch this though.
it's
We're
like-
gonna have 4 heading
it's
dish.
the thinking man's map. 4 players all dodging the flash, and
Oh,
Software taken down through the wall.
Nimbot forced to retreat.
First blood of the game going on to Havoc.
Ooh, Turo. The spam does find good damage, but no cigar. JMB
No, I
now.
just realized
here
I
to
wasn't
support.
following you. I was like, why am I looking at Cypher right now?
Yeah, they're gonna opt to withdraw.
Or the
Pick
massive
found.
damage onto MIPR
Yeah,
here.
but-
2 players down to 1 health.
And oh, JMB's gonna keep on exploring.
JMB is gonna
It's a
go
cut and
hunting, but he
re-hit.
doesn't clear out.
Bryce will
Havoc.
find
And
2
Bryce-
players in main.
I don't know if they didn't clear him out or they.
I thought he was kind of just gonna die. I'll be honest.
I also thought that he was gonna get cleared out and executed,
Spike
but
planted.
looks like he's still in this game.
Not bad from Emin to
Hey,
find 2.
Emmanuel gets two great kills, but 2 out of 5 is not going to be full marks here. That's a failing grade right there.
I don't know. I don't think any higher marks could have been achieved in that situation. 1 versus the world, and you need at least 3 musketeers to have a shot. Yeah, especially as Bryce just shuts down 2 of your remaining players completely unaware. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
one
a
other
very
round now.
unfortunate turn of events. With that main space, it could have been possible. Yeah, it would have been a 3v4.
And yeah, we're gonna see what looks to be a B stack for the side of Let's Rebuild as the Puerto Ricans make their way to a completely empty A site.
Is anybody on this team actually Puerto Rican? Because I
Oh.
don't know any of their ethnicities. I know Trudon isn't.
Trudon's some flavor of.
He's some
There's
Latin
yeah, some flavor
species,
of Latin, but
I don't know what subclass he is, but I don't think
yeah.
it's Puerto Rican.
right. Puerto Ricans don't tend to have as Italian of an influence. If I had to guess, it would be something more
True.
South American, Argentinian. Judging from the fact that we happen to know his full real name. Ooh, Razor. Up to bat here. Ooh, Nice Fan will do him in entirely. Ooh.
Great
Oh.
from Software. The Pneumatics almost caught off guard by this flank. Will has some extra help from Trudon, who gets fully flashed and is somehow behind Emmanuel. Do they know that the second player is still deep in main? I think LRB are planning to just die to Spike, but they can
But
get a lot of
completely
damage with this.
close out these remaining
They
players.
can bring this entire team down.
Clutch.
All of MIPR dying. Nimble.
He was trying to get that
I didn't
Phantom
even realize
recovery.
a Phantom got dropped. Wait,
Yeah, that's a rightful
huge
loss.
pickup. I was about to say that's a horrible save from Nimbot, maybe even throwing the entire game.
But no,
Instead, he is a tactical genius.
losing out on 200 credits to gain 2,900 worth.
I was losing out on 900 credits.
Oh, is it that much? Oh wait, right. That's what the economy works.
1900 for a. Oh, never mind. It's 2900. He's losing out on 1900.
Yeah, he's
Sorry.
losing out on 200.
Or is it 3000? I don't remember the dollars. I
Yeah,
don't play this
money
game.
is weird. I could never do economics.
Where are you?
A very interesting spot from Razor. He's kind of just. He's
kinda
becoming
just
the
chilling.
Cypher Trip he was always born to be.
Very true.
Manuel spots Trudon skulking around in arcade. This Fade Prowler is going to clear out A main, really give them a lot of free real estate to work with here. And it's actually going to draw a lot of rotates from LRB. And Turo
Strike
going to
down A.
drop the spike through a smoke.
Out of here.
Now JMB and Soft are holding drop together, able to trade each other out. Nimbot over the smoke, Trudon not ready for him. And now 2 players left alive.
Player standing.
That was
Short
choice of
clearing.
both players. Fake clearing the close angle.
And yeah,
Luckily a
Solid
clean
from
round
LRB.
from LRB. Only
expected.
losing 1 to the bonus.
Oh man. it's
And
pretty
now
good.
we've got a game on our hands.
Indeed we do. Indeed we do.
It looks like LRB isn't doing much pushing out. They're really staying to their sites. Kinda just rotating through CT when needed.
You know what to do.
They aren't really getting much space around the map though. So I feel like MIPR
Launching
maybe
smoke.
going forward will make use of that.
Oh. Oh, it's on the other booth. So what am I
Soft
doing?
door already getting one onto Havoc, and that smoke's gone.
Underside explored already. Dog will
It's gonna
come
make it-
through.
This is gonna make it very difficult to hit
Scout
either
destroyed.
site. Looks like LRB is just gonna stack B, I say, as Soft door runs away.
And ooh, this is gonna be the critical fight
Interesting
here.
change. Turo with a
80s
beautiful angle.
He's
Trudon
a
not
managed to dodge
getting him
it.
out. And even with the scan, Turo's just not being threatened by this player. Razor unable to do anything. Actually catches Turo while walking through that guided missile, guided salvo perhaps.
But numbers still not in the favor of the Boricuas. We're waiting for.
Yeah, best case scenario.
Hmm.
Going on to this B site, MIPR is getting an even 3v3. But
30
actually,
seconds left.
They're actually sending one of their players towards A.
JMB trying to help out that Cypher. Can't quite decide what site he wants to play on, so he's playing on both. And time is running low. MIPR have got to start moving now, and
They're gonna cage their way
looks like
out.
this is
No picks
10
given
the
though.
seconds.
choose to strike. Software not able to hit the shot. Throwing some util, but it's not really going to do much. Nothing is getting onto that planter.
Right.
Now, positions of MIPR are very known. With JMB not ready for Razor to swing. Razor takes off his head. Pneumatics caught off guard by Emmanuel. Emmanuel just taking scalps, and now Razor in no sort of position to fight for this spike. It's just gonna be a clean defuse.
Very well done for the side.
Altorp given over to Sky. And a good investment of that Cypher ult there.
Mm-hmm.
What is Cypher ult called? Do we
Neural
expect?
theft.
Oh, neural theft. Well.
Instantly use on a targeted dead enemy to download information on their team. After a brief delay, the location of all living enemy players will be revealed twice. I am sleepy. Yeah, this time
As
it's
well,
going to be
quite
engaged
equal.
from
Smoke.
Brim and Teo.
Like great, great little shot on that Tejo son.
Mm-hmm.
All 5 players MIPR could be in T spawn. Now going over to the bridge side.
Here, wait, let's get
This
it.
could be
Let's...
devastating if LRB ever walked out.
They don't seem to be crashing
This
their way over, though.
might be one of the freest aces possible, but
History will tell
LRB
you.
not claiming any space here. It's only gonna be soft door, peeking deep into A main. Even that, he's not really holding too much space. He could easily just be pushed back and fall into main.
Jig
all
is...
5
Oh,
players.
wolf that!
And it's just a clean collapse.
I am very
Razor
sorry.
did sneak onto site. He did get spotted, however. A little bit of bad comms on that util,
One
but
enemy
it
remaining.
doesn't even matter when Software's already killed 3 players. Mubak coming in at the 4th, and Bryce Guns, well, everybody knows where he is, and JMB's on the flank, so that round was never meant to last.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't do this anymore.
Software 8 and 2. He's really just been tearing MIPR apart with this op. And unless we see a big change here, I don't think that's gonna be shaken too much. MIPR actually looking like they're gonna make some noise around the map.
This goes
Be a
here.
little bit of a change up here. And a little bit of a fake fight in A main.
One suppressed.
The side of LRB. MIPR, sorry. Actually a free site here, and Software not aware of this player that could be creeped up behind him through bridge. This actually a 5v4 post play. MIPR have got to be feeling good right now. They have that Brim ult. They don't have any Tejo util, but it doesn't matter because Tejo is inside the spike. Havoc surprisingly is going swinging, but at this point it doesn't even matter. Only 2 players left alive. Even if Turo's able to clean up 1 Trude on 18, there's still 4 more to take his place.
Oh. And yeah, just like that, Spike will go off. Scoreline even itself out once again in favor of MIPR.
Yep, I'm hoping for a nice little 52 round game here.
I want to go to bed.
But you should have said no when you were asked to stream.
I really should have. Alas. I'm stoked to observe my own sleep schedule continue to fall apart.
This goes here.
My sleep schedule actually just recovered because I was forced to wake up at 7 AM for a couple days in a row. But now I'm gonna break it back in.
Nice.
Only waking up at 2 PM from now on.
So true. My internship starts next week. I have to fix it by then.
JMB walking out, getting Razor, and this is finally some aggression out of JRB. They're taking that arcade or that dish space. They also have arcades. They know the entire bridge side is clear.
Havoc.
Now,
Oh, okay. I thought we
Manuel
saw the
only
trip.
has to worry about a main.
I will be broken. I don't think they quite anticipate Amin though here. Manual. Even amongst all that. Ooh, Havoc with the pop and
Havoc
swing.
8 on the
Oh
right.
my god, it's the
Actually,
second ever recorded tail stun kill in all of Rivals.
beautiful. I love that I love the 30 damage it does or whatever. 45 I think on the center. It's peak.
Go ahead.
Wait, no, I don't think it's gonna be enough to kill anybody here.
Oh, tail.
They're not
Oh
able to
god.
evade, but Turo is gonna be able to get a kill off of it nonetheless. Now soft door shot a little bit wide. Still only 2 players alive here for MIPR, and Turo just on a warpath. I think he got 2 million kills last map, and he's gonna add 4 more to that streak this time.
Indeed. Ults don't quite go. Don't see the ROI.
Seekers are gonna be coming online
MIPR.
from Nimbot.
Nimbot will get Seekers as well.
Pneumatics and Tron 18 actually both have ults here. Do have a good chance to fight back into this. Not that, honestly, the scoreline feels a lot closer than this game has felt to me.
Yeah.
MIPR.
I mean, it was the pistol and the
I feel like
bonus.
I just
Ever since then, it's
I
been.
just felt like MIPR had been losing every round.
Yeah.
I guess the pistol in the round after really just carried the scoreline here.
Merchants. It's
Now
that-
this util thrown aim in again.
Here.
Razor with a kill trick in arcade. JMB able to kill 2 before getting traded out, and Turo gets the
Where are
3rd. Pneumatics. I don't know if he's even gonna fight this. I don't know if he wants to challenge Turo. This man's been unstoppable.
Last
Now
player
Turo
standing.
on the
Spike down
late
A.
swing out, and now he's going for a 3rd kill, because why not? You know that last player always plays bridge. This is Razor was here. Now with that information confirmed, soft door is actually going to be coming down over zip.
Just to fully cement the squeeze. I don't hate that.
And now there's nowhere Landry Shamit can go.
Mm-hmm. Nothing he can do.
Turo waiting to swing off the contact from Emmanuel. And soft door just slowly tightening the net.
30 seconds left.
Typically, you like net if you're Landry Shamit, but not this time. And just like that, we've managed to reach some form of slow approaching equilibrium.
Hey, go back to soft door.
There we go.
I
So fancy now, huh?
And yeah, 5-3.
a slow burn at the end of that round, but LRB managed to squeak it out.
The gap continues to grow.
Now really becoming a gap.
Oh, it was a gap of 1, and now it's a gap of 2. I think that legally constitutes growth.
I don't know what the legal definition of growth is,
Don't miss me
but I
too
do know that this round is just getting started, and the Marshal is
Likely.
not really
Spike down.
not doing
attacker
much against the
spawn.
op. 2 players with the Marshal fallen. The second maybe not quite as aggressive with that fight. Looks like LRB are not having too much trouble with his
Last player
anti-eco.
standing.
Emmanuel
Spike
is gonna
down,
fall,
attacker
but
spawn.
Razor was here, left all alone again. Hopefully,
Let's see what he's up to.
hopefully this goes a little bit faster than last round. They show a little bit less respect than they did before. Looks like Software is just gonna go swinging for his 3rd. That'll be the round, 6-3. Again, this is the round, and we will be seeing a timeout. This is the chance for MIPR to turn this map around. Right now, it's kind of just running away from them.
That
The
is,
scoreline
that
looks
is.
very close, but realistically, these have not been close rounds. Something needs to change from MIPR. And hopefully, whatever they're talking about right now will be that adaptation.
Yeah,
gonna take
Trudon
something
not
a lot of
finding the
things
same
to-
value he did as he was on the Neon.
Yeah, Trudon kind of trudging out this game. Makes you wonder why he even plays Valorant to begin with.
Well, maybe not that much, but I feel like everyone here is doing this out of love of the game. Well, actually, no. I don't really know how much love is left in this world, especially the world of Rivals. But
True. This is Undertale, and we're all going for a genocide route in our hearts.
Preach your truth, sis.
Now this round, interesting switch up from JRB. 4 players are going to be starting on this A side. And all 5 players of MIPR are going to be here to meet them. The same fight out. MIPR have lost a lot of players just swinging through the smoke. They have no flashes. Well, they do have flashes, but
They kind
actually
of
no, they don't.
Down.
I lied.
they don't anymore. Do they?
MIPR have no flashes, and well, it went about as well as you would expect a team to walk out of the smoke without flashes. Maddox reloading after spamming the body of his fallen comrade, and well,
Probably the best use of
it's
the
a flawless
bullets.
round
Yeah.
from LRB.
Probably the best use of the bullets they could have achieved that round. And also that
Yeah,
was
based
their
on how
full
this
buy,
game has
right?
been going, that was a full buy, and yeah, this is looking
Oh,
this
a
is
nice
looking a bit rough.
The experts will tell you, cookie wookied.
Who
Yes,
what?
this should do.
They're a little cooked, a little broiled, a little deep
this is
fried.
Oh, I see, I see.
All missiles away.
Anteing what would have been soft doors up. It just happens to be on the other side of the map.
It's
This
interesting
time-
that the plan was to just. Is that what they talked about during the timeout, you think? To just
I
swing
don't
through
know.
the smoke?
Both trips do get broken.
Go ahead. Stun.
Hale won't find anyone just yet. If there's a round, oh my god, he got that through smoke.
I've got your trail.
Yeah. The
Oh,
soft door hitting
the
shots like
Seekers all
that.
get shut down. That's actually quite huge.
Yeah, Razor are finding a lot of info, and Trudon getting one with the judge. I think Viper fight out. He does have the
One
shield
enemy
stopper, but it
remaining.
will die with him. Soft door with the op. I can't imagine Havoc swings this.
He's gonna use a shorty instead.
Soft door actually gets the kill with the shorty. He's gonna pop
Oh.
up here and might just try and defuse.
That's
I
gonna
think
be.
he's gonna stick this. The spam, not good enough to kill, but the second time around it will be. That's gonna be all 5 players from MIPR dying though. Their
Last round
economy.
before the switch.
But hey, a
It's
round
gonna
is a
be
round.
rough
You
on
gotta
this
gotta
last
take what you
round.
can get.
Looking at a lot of light shields. I'm surprised Soft Door isn't gonna switch over to an outlaw this round.
No, he's actually gonna have that double setup. Look at. There's plenty of extra weaponry to spare. But actually though, the scoreline is still 7-4. If MIPR can somehow pull something out of this, it's gonna be a much
Yeah, if
closer
MIPR
scoreline
get
than,
like
than what we
if,
didn't deserve.
if MIPR can get a change of pace coming in through this round and maybe even just the second half, this could still be a very close game. Just off of sheer virtue of them getting a few rounds early on before everything went awry.
Yeah, that pistol sequence is massively valuable in the grand scheme of things. But the cavalry has arrived. The A site is an impenetrable wall right now.
Just fighting through this door. Turo just keeps swinging. Turo might actually just have sentenced himself to
And all of a sudden,
damnation
numbers
in
now
that
in
rim
favor
wall.
of MIPR. But ooh, look at this.
But soft door on this flank with the off.
Havoc continues to live though with
shot
1
is
HP.
good with 1 health. The fact that he's still getting value is massive. Soft door. He knows. He's actually going to be able to get one. Again
Yeah.
though, Havoc, 1 health to his name. JMB really does not have as much work to do as it would seem. And everybody's going to be on this B site together. If JMB can get ahead of this somehow.
One enemy remaining.
And he
If
gets the
does,
first, last one on
he
1
takes
HP.
out Razor. Havoc, so low.
Oh,
Now.
He can do that.
Switching
I
sides.
just thought the MIPR
I'll teach
had a neural theft up. I thought they would have known that the rotate was coming in fast. Maybe
No,
they
I
thought it
didn't.
was a fake rotate from Havoc.
no, I
They
didn't
just
think it
weren't
was.
weren't aware of that player being so close.
That rotate
I
just
think
came in
Razor was
so
holding
so
Util when
fast.
he swung.
Actual Olympian level Usain Bolt sprinting from JMB to get into
No,
that
I
position.
I think the MIPR is going to be a lot more proactive than LRB started that half. I think MIPR is going to do a lot of fighting out main with this Raze and Tejo. That being said, they're on different sites right now, so that might not be happening this round.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It is only
eventually that
pistol. You don't have
could
the
be
full
on.
utility kits to work with just yet.
A lot of noise being made towards B. That is actually going to draw out rotates. Not a single player left on this
Oh, what
A
the-
site.
Oh
And
my
Emmanuel taking out pneumatics, walking out of dish.
Well, the lurk is known.
You see, this is the stuff that LRB was not giving up for a single round. There were no walkouts. There were none to punish. But Razor able to hold down this site long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Stalwart on
Now
site.
LRB have got to be questioning this hit. Except they're all just in heaven.
Oh, that's
Turo
nice.
and Emmanuel walked up onto site. Havoc gets one through the smoke.
Oh,
And
nice from
Nimbot and Bryce both tagged up. Both down to one shot. And JMB will be the first to capitalize off it.
Last
More
player
damage going
standing.
either way now. Havoc all alone here. Not looking like he's going to be able to get any more kills. The double hold is just
Spike planted.
impossible to deal with. With weaker weaponry, they're both getting healed up.
Yeah,
Now
two of these
JMB back
players-
to full health.
And he has nothing to work with.
And Havoc has no bullets. to
Oh,
his
they actually
name.
let him get that.
Somehow gets the timing to jump across, and he's so aware of this player, but
Time is just...
timing at the last second. JMB wins the fight anyways.
9-4. LRB continue their march forward, trying to put it out their work. And yeah,
All right,
we go again.
a
Trudon.
four-man fight out from MIPR towards B main. The raise is not going to be enough to stall. They're just running straight through this. And
Wait.
we seem to have an invader here.
It seems that
What's that about?
it means that we have another individual here.
Okay.
Just here to
Turo.
watch. A certain member of MIPR is currently asking to be let off the team
That
in
checks.
Rivals General.
That checks. Let's see what's happening in
wait, is
Rivals
there
General right
Razor?
now. If you'll excuse me a moment.
Pneumatics and Razor
no.
are arguing over
Oh my god. Yo,
Pneumatics
mid general. Oh no.
in general mid-game. You know,
This
I
goes
wonder
here.
when this happened.
Pneumatics and y'all got any openings. That's crazy.
L- That's some insane work. Trying to leave the team mid-map.
Drone is down.
No
Regardless,
comment.
we can at least watch the fatal end that MIPR fractured.
Yeah. Ooh,
Actually,
Havoc
wait a
though.
minute.
Havoc with an incredible press on.
Havoc and Razor getting 3 kills
Mhm.
off the bat. Doing this in a 2v4 for JMB and Nimbot. Both players have been doing great
player
work, but then
standing.
again, who hasn't for JRB? Only
JRB? Fuck is JRB?
LRB. My bad, chat. I was hitting tab and reading JMB, and it just blended together.
JRB.
Regardless,
That's Loki
Nimbot
fired.
in the hot seat right now.
I mean,
Still
it's
has
not
this,
entirely unfaithful though. The Jets have been trying to rebuild for quite a long time in the NFL, much to no avail.
This could be their year.
It is never their year. Let's watch Havoc kill Nimbot.
Up.
Never mind, Nimbot fucking
Actually,
is better.
Not good for the first. 15 health to his name.
And Pneumatics with a
Not
frag. He gives a dumpster fire
And
spray. Yo.
final.
I need to show y'all. Oh wait, I'm out the map. He left a little dumpster fire spray. I feel like that's quite an insight into the mental state right now.
You know, just looking at Rivals General, that does seem to be true.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, anyways, I was just dropping in. I hope
Alright.
both
All right.
teams
Thanks
have
for the
fun.
cameo,
It's
Smee.
one team definitely isn't. Your hopes are appreciated. Bye bye.
Smoke's down.
And let's see, that was a much needed respite for MIPR. Now I'm gonna question myself every time I say an acronym.
Where
Yeah,
are you?
my favorite Quizball tournament.
Actually, a
peripheral.
beautiful eye from Pneumatics, but actually doesn't clear anybody
Yeah.
out. Dish.
I don't know. Maybe if that
Even
was
with
used in
that
a much more
information-
synergized team play coordinated manner, the eye would have gotten its value.
Yeah, maybe if they had all 5 players fighting off that eye, could have done something. LRB just creeping up on this A site behind all the util. It's clearing them out. It looks like they're finally gonna explode into A main. They're gonna bunch onto Pneumatics. On 18, who actually gets 2. Dish has been cleared out. Now it's just main left to fight, and well, there's 4 players from MIPR on the site. I don't know if LRB can handle this.
Yeah.
No more initiator util. Well, maybe Sky has a little bit left, but
30
Turo
seconds
certainly doesn't.
Bryce trying to take these fights. Havoc now getting involved as well. But even if the kills don't come in, it's still valuable time stall for MIPR.
Actually,
Another
might get
IGA comes in.
some space towards CT here.
Ooh,
Even
nice
Razor
from Turo.
has moved over to fight this.
10
MIPR
seconds left.
not really.
I think it's
Giving
just going to
too
end
much
up in
here.
the save, though. Turo is not ready for a Razor here.
Yeah, after Turo falls, this might just be
Last
might
player
just be a
standing.
done and dusted. No time left. Nimbot not looking to plant a spike anytime soon.
And just like that, round gap closes to 4.
And maybe a little bit of hope starts to appear in the hearts of the MIPR players.
And yeah, let's just say I'm looking forward to Mecha Chameleon after this.
Are you switching
I'm
over?
gonna switch. Professional Mecha Chameleon
missile.
observer incoming.
Yeah, just keep the stream going and change.
Yeah,
games.
actually, twitch.tv/toodleyoodley. Tune in for Mecha Chameleon.
That it's crazy to me that you're advertising your stream on your stream.
I mean, hey,
Who could
retention is never guaranteed in life.
be hearing that? other
Anyway,
than me and the
woof
people already on
da, woof da.
Regardless, Softdoor gets one with the Bucky before getting traded out by Bryce. Emmanuel coming into the
Oh, wow.
Cypher setup and Havoc.
I would have thought we'd have tried to break that.
Quickly picks him off. The rest of the team gonna be clearing out these trips, but
One
not
enemy
fast
remaining.
enough. JMB gets
Spike
caught
down
out,
B.
and now SETI Universe himself.
Round deficit closes to 7
What
now.
can he do? Round deficit. What?
Oh, sorry, round's gonna go up to 7 now. Deficit moves down to 3. MIPR, that's their 3rd in a row. They're starting to string it back.
Okay. Regardless,
Numbers, man.
I
they're confusing.
forgot what I was saying. I got too distracted by
But
that.
yeah, maybe the
that
Jets
side of the
front
map.
office will find a
This goes
response,
here.
but
That goes there.
Yeah, maybe this year really is their year.
I don't know though. They have a pretty tough division with the Patriots and the Bills. Josh Allen
If
and Drake May,
LRB win
two
this
critical
and rebrand to
quarterbacks.
JRB, there's still hope.
That goes there.
Emmanuel maybe doesn't know that that trip can be jumped quite easily.
And yeah,
Regardless,
It
this
will be
position
tested
was
now.
actually played by Razor a lot. The noise heard, 4 players crunching, and there's nothing he can do. 3 assists on that kill for Bryce.
yeah.
Honestly, just bullied off of the game, and
Ooh,
MIPR might just be sacrificing this to a retake. Nimbot takes a lot of damage from that roll.
does get away with the life though, critically.
that orbital strike. I wonder if Razor's going to clear this close angle,
Spike
because almost
planted.
it's very rare to see players holding this angle. It's not something you usually worry about as a defender, especially if you didn't.
Whoa, they caught JMB.
Especially if you didn't hear him
Oh.
walk up, but JMB was also not worried about that angle.
And yeah, that
And
waylail
this
is going to be
divergent
incredible
path is
stall.
just convergent pass. Sorry, got that backwards. That's gonna
Padding.
be that could be the nail in the coffin. However,
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Guns gets the first.
One enemy
Nimbot very
remaining.
low, but not committed to the clear.
Yeah, Bryce not dropping in with Havoc there.
And now, yeah, Bryce is just gonna call it a day. go back to his 9 to 5.
And yeah, watching the zip in case anyone decides to have a little fun, but it's gonna be a safe exit for the remaining players of oh my god, LRB. Shoot, you got it in my head.
Players of what?
Of Jets rebuild.
Players of what? Anyways, soft door this game has been an absolute menace. Of course, Turo always popping off. But soft door with the op earlier, got a kill with the bucket. Just been running in and really opening up sites for this and just getting early frags for this LRB team. I have to think about it so hard every time I say it now.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. The acronyms are in my head.
Launching missile.
Yeah, missile will come through. It's going to be 4 players leaning towards this B main. Landry with a very proactive trip.
Cage trigger.
Oh, he didn't mean to. Oh, he accidentally recalled the trip instead of popping the cage. Waylail, both tail ults. This man is getting absolutely Middle Eastern on.
Exactly where you are.
Complete desert warfare.
Live munition.
Destroyed by that util. There's just no escape for him.
Util will come through.
All of that for just a little bit of
Spike
damage onto
planted.
Nimbot.
Yeah, even taking
And now
arcade
Emmanuel
control as well.
coming in with this late flank. Not that it's even going to be a flank by the time it comes in. Because MIPR just can't get out of spawn. Honestly, the fact that they haven't called to just save this round is crazy.
I know. You don't want to give up that 12th just yet. True
They'll have the op on
operate.
True on
Ooh.
18, but that means that you're losing the op if you die. And right now,
Desperate times call
Havoc
for
doesn't
desperate
look like
measures.
he
And
wants
these
to
are some
save
very
this op.
desperate times. MIPR.
This reminds me of the Dust Bowl. We're quite desperate.
Very true.
No
And
Yeah, and
Nimbot
that
will
I don't know that was really worth fighting because now you've just
Match point.
Yeah, you did toss an op now.
now you've lost all your fun and Trudon can buy another op.
Oh,
Okay.
word.
But that being said, he probably could have bought one of his teammates had he saved.
This is true. This is true.
Let the record show.
He's actually gonna abandon the op now. Sticking with the Vandal. Knight's fan will be our only operator in the server for this round. It could very potentially be the last.
All missiles away.
MIPR getting very aggressive.
Oh, and this is why he dropped that
This is
op.
such a this is such
Trying
a
to take that
commitment on
angle.
Fracture because you have 4 players walking up B main. But even if they're going B, they could just be arcade, and that's what's happening right now. You have 2 players from
And oh, this is a
LRB.
very awkward spot for Nimbot though.
And
Alone with a spike. Looking
they've
to
just
be
walked
pinched.
up into spawn. Turo
Pneumatics.
actually it's cleared out by Pneumatics.
Seems to
I
be
don't
aware
think
of the
Pneumatics
sec-
is ready for the
Yeah,
second. Doesn't even clear the corner, but Razor there for the trade. Nimbot
Spike
able to get the
down
first.
A. Last player
I hit 6
Razor
instead of
just
7.
a
God dang it.
little-
Shoot.
What did you just say?
I'm too sleepy for this, man. I can't observe well
repeat
right
those
now.
words.
I hit the wrong key. Or hit the key. I meant to hit 7, but I went 1 to the left of it.
That goes there. Yes, this should do. This goes.
And no, I'm not saying the funny word.
I'm a lost cause.
You really are.
When did we get to map point? I don't remember that. We're at
No, we
series.
were at
point,
map point,
really.
yeah. We were at map point 2 rounds ago, my
I
friend.
didn't even notice.
Oh, shoot.
This game is so cooked.
Alright,
Trudon
Trudon.
getting absolutely battered.
Oh, Punish doesn't
Somehow
come in
keeps his
fast
life, but this is just phase 1 of the operation. Seeker doesn't scan him, but he does take down Software before his untimely demise.
They know it's...
Nightfall is gonna
Missile
see a
deployed.
grand total of 0 players towards drop, and he
That's
knows
valuable
why, because there's
information,
0
though.
players towards drop. Rice Guns not gonna keep fighting that. Trudon able to get a second at the cost of his life. And now, how did Turo walk? Oh, Turo killing Rice Guns walking out. I thought that was the other way
player
around.
standing.
Turo actually getting a second. What's happened? Where'd the
hold
players of
collapses,
MIPR go?
And Tavik,
Havoc all alone, all afraid.
Spike planted.
I've got
the rest of the team
He's lost
collapsed
his
around
entire
him.
family. It's all up to him. He's just tanking the Seeker. The orbital strike coming through. He gets the first,
Attackers
but it
win.
doesn't matter.
And
It's
that's full
game
time.
point.
Trick
It's
stuff.
series point. It's everything. MIPR banished to the Shadow Realm by LRB.
And that's gonna be the series
And
for
now-
today. It's yet
No,
again
that's
another
all,
series.
folks.
Yeah, another series for MIPR where they start strong in map 1 but crumble maps 2 and maps 3. Havoc just not able to carry this team to the forefront like he was able to on Lotus. But alas, that's the series for today. Likely the end of MIPR as we know it, with Pneumatics visibly frustrated. But yeah, with that, I bid you all adieu. I'm gonna go play some Mecha, what was it called? Mecha Chameleon. And with that, we shall call it a day. Peace.